You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about the fallout around Napheesa Collier's bomb dropping, the pipe bomb she put off, the nuking of WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. Now, just like I said earlier, it's not lost on me that Collier is a co-owner of Unrivaled. That's not lost on me. But regardless of how we get there, Collier, Gino Auriemma has now come out speaking out against it. The physicality, quote-unquote physicality on the league. He just said it's ruining the basketball you're trying to watch. Lord knows I am no Gino fan, but he's not wrong. Cheryl Reeve, everything that's happened involving that. And Becky Hammon. The fact is, this league was not listening to anybody related, but whether it was a front office of the Indiana Fever, a coach of the Indiana Fever, a player of the Indiana Fever, or the fan base of the Indiana Fever, or a Caitlin Clark fan, anybody involving that entire bubble, you can forget about it. The WNBA was not going to listen. Oh, but shit. We've got people involved now, and I've said, look, in this case, the enemy of my enemy, that applies here. Somebody was going to have to get the attention of the league, and in this case, go viral somehow. I mean, what? Caitlin Clark played in 13 games this year? She had some kind of an incident in how many involving physicality and the other team? 3 or 4 games. I mean, if she'd have played 40 games, something would have happened 10 or 12 times. And I think somehow, some way, Cathy Engelbert determined, well, all this drama from all this fighting and all the fallout of these incidents is good for the league. Yeah, unless people are like, you know what? I don't want to watch my superstar get the shit kicked out of her. F this, this is not basketball, I'm out. You can have physicality without thuggery. Let's just, a different way to look at it. I put it in those terms. So just to recap, we're not watching that video again. It was too damn long. But this is what she said. Collier said, Cathy Engelbert told her, quote, only losers complain about the refs. She just called all you fans losers. All these players that spoke out, losers. What are you doing now? Your coaches, what are you doing? Your 2 as high-profile coaches in the entire league cooked you. One of your top 3 players just openly, vividly cooked you. Collier said Engelbert told her that Caitlin Clark should be grateful for the WNBA because the league is responsible for her sponsorship deals. How many sponsorships, advertisers did she have behind her when she was still in Iowa? You do understand that NIL has provided a mechanism for players to not have to go pro, or she could have went overseas or played in Unrivaled. It doesn't matter. She had a built-in massive brand. Caitlin Clark's brand, this is Cathy Engelbert's problem. Caitlin Clark's brand was bigger than the WNBA brand when she entered it. And the commissioner is in denial. Now, a lot of these other people involved here have been in denial too. Collier said she tore a couple of ligaments in her ankle during Game 3 against Phoenix. Quote, we go to battle every day to protect the shield for a league that doesn't value us. Man. So, Cathy Engelbert has responded. Quote, I have the utmost respect for Napheesa Collier and for all the players in the WNBA. Together, we all worked tirelessly to transform this league. My focus remains on ensuring a bright future for the players in the WNBA, including collaborating on how we continue to elevate the game. I am disheartened by how Napheesa characterized our conversations in league leadership, but even when our perspectives differ, my commitment to the players and to this work will not waver. You can release that statement all you want. I don't know how there's a world where she keeps a job. I don't know how she keeps a job. I really don't. So, right here, Caitlin Clark had no comments on Napheesa Collier's statement. All right? So that came out. Then, Sophie Cunningham. I literally retweeted this and just said, Sophie, create a GoFundMe account. We got you. Because she's probably going to get fined. This comment got put up on social media. Caitlin Clark should be grateful. She makes $16 million off of the WNBA. Oh. Sophie Cunningham responded, people only know Cathy because of Caitlin. She's the most delusional leader our league has seen. And shouldn't, in caps, ever be about our commissioner in the first place. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cathy Engelbert's trying to make herself a star in the league. Shit. I mean, maybe she relishes the role of being the villain. I don't know. Lexie Hull on Napheesa Collier's statements. Quote, I think I agree with everything she said. We're at a really important time in the league and changes need to be made. And so you're seeing her talk about that. Really proud of her for making that statement today. Yeah. So, right here, this person said, Lexie, let us know if you need a GoFundMe account. It's going to be very interesting to see if the league and the commissioner decides to take action. Somebody tweeted out earlier, Napheesa Collier has been fined basically her entire salary for next year, minus $1, I think. Interesting. Do I think Collier's got some ulterior motives involving the league, involving Unrivaled? Sure. I'm not going to be that naive, just like I said at the end of my video earlier. There's no doubt. Her being an Unrivaled owner is part of this. I just don't think it matters. I'm not sure we should give a shit, frankly. I really don't. You got to have somebody come out and make these comments at some point. And my point being, somebody from the WNBA bubble, from prior to the time of any of us as fans come in, somebody from that old bubble was going to have to burst the bubble, come through, and say what everybody else has been saying. Here we are. That's not a bad thing. It's not. I don't know how you can spin it as being bad. You know? I really don't. Again, the enemy of my enemy. I honestly, you want to know what I heard, what I thought earlier this week? When Becky Hammon made her comments, compared it to the NBA, and said this doesn't happen there, and then Cheryl Reeve lost her shit and everything happened the other day. Right after Collier blew her ankle out and Cheryl got ejected, my first thought was, this may have saved Caitlin Clark's career in the WNBA. Otherwise, I'm not sure she'd play another 3 or 4 years the way this league conducts itself on the court. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.